Hello, how are you guys? We are going to be starting video 1 of 3 today of my oh my gosh, I've got a bunch of stuff to open series. Trilogy, I guess. I'll turn you this way real quick. I've just been kind of hoarding since Christmas time. Any pre-orders that have come in, stuff I got from Christmas, have just been sitting there. So I'm going to take the time finally. We're going to go through it and open it. Only thing really, was it 1, 2, 3, 4? There's 4 figures there that are not from Christmas. Most recent one I'll show you is this here. My lovely wife was at Walmart. Saw it for $18.50. So she bought it for me. She's wonderful. I love her. She's supportive. And I don't know why. But I'm all for it. But yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to break it into 3 videos. WWE, AEW, and Marvel figures is what I have on the table. So we're going to go through all that and get that done. I'm working on a setup right now too, so maybe we'll go through that in a separate video. But here's my most recent Build-A-Figure pickup. I did grab the whole Royal Rumble line. Line was good. I gave the Hulk to my son. The other 2 we're going to sell. Or the Nash and Hurricane I'm going to sell because I got those on eBay, just the figures for super cheap right before Christmas. But then I realized I kind of want the Great Khali. And now that I have it, kind of bummed out. If you're looking forward to this figure, it's nice to have an Elite finally, but it is way shorter than it should be. Like, way short. It looks really cool in hand, but when you put it next to like an Undertaker or someone taller that he would tower over still, or be mostly taller over still in person, they're like the same height. So it's kind of a bummer there. I've seen people doing some fix-ups on it, so I'm going to try. We'll see what happens, but yeah. Anywho, let's get some figures opened. Alrighty, we're going to start with the Marvel stuff I have, because it's just 2 figures. We've got the Deadpool and Wolverine figure, and we've got the Secret Wars Marvel Legends Wolverine. My name is Logan. I'm a big Logan nerd. My mom supposedly named me after Wolverine, so he's always been in my top 3. It's probably Captain America, Wolverine, and Gambit are my tippy-top characters, following with probably Daredevil. Yeah, that's kind of my top 4 characters. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and let's pop these open, and then I'll see you in a minute. Alright, we got the figures open. Start with the boxes here. This is the box for the Deadpool, Wolverine, Logan. Feel free to pause and read any of the stuff if you'd like. These boxes are actually pretty nice. I like the way these went about. I got, you know, the fake tape look. Picture of him on the side here. Another one, small one here with the Wolverine. And it shows all of them. Headpool really just comes with a version of Logan that you see at the bar scene when Deadpool picks him up. Yeah. So, it's weird that they show him, but it's really just a Logan figure with this as an accessory. But that's the Logan box there. Here is the box to the Secret Wars Wolverine, which this one, you know, you got the Marvel Legends Secret Wars up there. On the back side, I actually really like the back side of it. It shows you what to do with the shield piece. It shows you the other figures in the series, which I do want to grab Spider-Man and Captain America. The other ones I just don't super care for. Again, feel free to pause and read anything you'd like. But there's that. We're going to dive into the figures, but first, I got to check something. Alrighty. We got the... I want to get a closer view of these. Alright, we're going to start with this guy. Overall, very solid figure. I will say this is a little bit bothersome to me. There we go. So, this is the normal head scan. Pretty good. Looks pretty solid. Looks really good, actually. Like, truthfully, looks really good. Very good quality head sculpt. Hair looks really great. Literally looks like they took it right out of the movie, right out of real life. This one, on the other hand, look at the two, like, what happened? Where does beard go? Where'd all the beard hair go? Still looks good. Very impressed. I got a little bit of a paint defect on mine here, but that's all right. I mean, the costume's great. It looks just like the movie. The figure moves really good. I mean, his legs bend this much. He can kick up that high. He can kick to the side pretty decently. He's got the ankle, articulation. So, really can't complain too much. Standard Marvel Legends articulation. Very good. He's got double jointed arms. He does have butterfly joints, but they aren't... Oh. Yeah, you don't get a ton of movement in them. That is my one complaint with the butterfly joints. You get enough movement, but not a ton. Arms going to go up about this high before these shoulder pads start to get in the way, which you can see they're connected to the actual arm joint. You can swap the hands out, and those swap out pretty easy. You can go here. So that swaps out pretty easy, which is nice. But lots of poses, things you can do. I guess maybe I don't think, but I hope that they do more. My real hope is that we get a full, like, Wolverine Deadpool wave with, I don't know what kind of Build-A-Figure they could do, but something that we can get, Blade, Elektra, Gambit. I would love the full thing, Allura or X-23. I would love that. So, very solid figure. If you're considering picking this up and you see it for retail, I would grab it. Especially like MCU. This is the first official MCU Wolverine. It's awesome. Excited to see what they do with it. Hugh Jackman's sticking around for a while, so awesome. Now, on to Secret Wars. We'll go over the accessories first for him. So you get, of course, 2 claw hands, which these are very nice claw hands. I liked what they're doing with the embeddedness here. I like that a lot. The claws seem to stay a lot better than some of the older Wolverine figures, so I do like those. So you get 2 claw hands. They look exactly the same, just different hands, Whoops. And then, of course, you get the 2 normal fisted hands. And these look great, too. I will say, and maybe you've noticed right off the bat, but, oh my gosh. It is weird to me. The fisted hands, where the claws come out, the little claw holders are very different sizes. So that's a little funky, but it is what it is. So you get 2 hands, and then you get this Secret Wars shield that can clip onto his hand. Sorry, I apparently can't hold anything today. It can clip onto his arm, or I guess if he had a hole in his back, you could put on his back, but why would you need to do that? Again, these are kind of paying homage to the figures from the Secret Wars era. You can unclip it and put this in there, or you can put this in there, which, you get maskless and masked Wolverine on there, which is pretty sweet. And I also noticed it's a sticker. You can peel this back off and stick it somewhere if you'd like. This is not a sticker. This is just a cardboard piece. I gotta be honest, I really am tempted to put this on my water bottle or something, but I probably won't. But yeah, so there's that. Pretty cool. And then, of course, you get the head scan. You get the Logan head scan. Very solid head scan. A little bit different from what we're used to seeing. It looks different compared to a lot of the older ones we have. So, really like that one. And then, of course, the Wolverine itself. I think this is the first Wolverine head sculpt with the longer... I guess I should say the first new head sculpt with the longer pieces. I actually have the X-Men 97 here. Brand new head mold. You get the closer in... You know, these are kind of a little further out on this one than they are this one. So I almost really like the way that they look close together like that. And of course the new smirking head sculpt, I think it's just looks really good compared to a lot of the older ones that we've seen. But heads pop off very easy. I mean, you gotta use a little bit of force, but they pop off rather easy. And then, you know, you put this one on there. So again, doesn't look too bad. Posability wise, you've got the butterfly joints, which flex a lot more than the MCU version does. Arms go up about that high. You have the double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. Now, what I will say, where this one beats out some of the newer Wolverines, I know for sure the Uncanny Wolverine. Let's double check this guy here. Okay, so this Wolverine has it. This is the X-Men 97 Wolverine. Also very solid Wolverine figure. He's on my X-Men shelf. But here's the Uncanny Wolverine. He does not have boot swivel. No boot swivel at all. And that's a huge issue for collectors. Also with this one, I don't even want to do it because it's such a pain. But these ones, the claws seem to fall out really easy. So I've kind of messed with them enough that they're sticking pretty well. But yeah, another solid figure. It's just no boot swivel is a huge miss on their part. And by their part, I mean Hasbro's part. But again, hands come out pretty easy on both figures, which is really nice. You can get, you know, the double hands. We'll do a comic versus MCU version. So both pop out really easy. The yellows almost match, which is kind of nice. Let's see. Could you do this maybe? Oh yeah, look at that. I don't hate that at all, and I hate that I don't hate that. Kind of funky looking, but I kind of like it. Not gonna keep it on there. This one's actually a little bit loose on that, so it's almost, I think the ball peg on this one's a little bit smaller. But yeah, I'm definitely a full mask Wolverine. Oh, there goes Toad. Yeah, full mask Wolverine looks really good. The poses you can get with this guy are pretty nice. One thing I really wish that they would fix, I wish we could get better ankle articulation. Almost closer to like maybe the McFarlane ankles. They have a lot more, I guess movability would be great. And I really wish we would bring back articulated toes for all figures and not just some of the new Spider-Man figures. But overall solid. You can get some really good poses with them still. But yeah, if you're thinking about getting them, I would snag them if you get a chance to. I know I'm a retail guy, so I try to get them as close to retail price as possible. I actually found this one on sale on Amazon. It was sitting at like $48 to like $60 on Amazon for a long time after they were released, and then out of the blue I opened it. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. It was 24 bucks. So ordered one immediately. Same thing happened here. He sold out really fast and finally came back in at the retail price. So I snagged him immediately. Yeah, love these figures. I like this head is interchangeable with other Wolverines, so other bodies that I might like more than this brown one here. It's the same yellow on most of them, so you could potentially switch this out with a lot of other figures. Yeah, again, really great. If you're thinking about it, I'd snag it. Have a good night. Bye.